Hello, my dear students of Standard 12. It's me to take your Chemistry 1 class. And today our topic is Degree of Dissociation and Ostwald's Dilution Law. Degree of Dissociation. You know that strong acid and strong base are dissociated 100% in solution. So, degree of dissociation is not applicable for them. But weak acid or weak base or any weak electrolyte, they are not dissociated 100% in solution. For example, acetic acid, ammonium hydroxide, they are not dissociated 100%. So, degree of dissociation, this term is applicable for them. Now, what is degree of dissociation? The fraction of the amount of substance dissociated in a solution is called the degree of dissociation of that substance. It is denoted by alpha. For example, 0.1 molar acetic acid is about 5% dissociated. Hence, degree of dissociation of acetic acid in 0.1 molar solution equal 5%. That can be written 0.05. Now, there is a relation between degree of dissociation and concentration of acid and base. Strong electrolyte like strong acid, strong base, they are dissociated 100% in solution. So, their dissociation does not depend on their concentration. That means the acid or base solution either concentrated or dilute, it dissociated 100%. But weak acid, weak base, it is not dissociated 100% and its dissociation is increased due to the decrease of the concentration. Interesting, isn't it? The dissociation percentage of weak acid or weak base is more for dilute acid or base. If the acid is dilute, then its dissociation will be more. But if the acid or base is concentrated, then their dissociation percentage becomes less. This relation was established by a scientist, Ostwald, and this law is known as Ostwald's dilution law. Look, weak acid and base are not completely dissociated, but the degree of dissociation depends on their concentration. If the concentration of acid and base becomes less, its degree of dissociation becomes increased. The quantitative relation between degree of dissociation and concentration of weak electrolyte was established by Ostwald, and the relation is known as Ostwald's dilution law. Now, Ostwald's dilution law, the mathematical derivation of the law. At first, what is Ostwald's dilution law? The degree of dissociation of weak electrolytes like weak acid and weak base is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. This is the law. What is the law? The degree of dissociation is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. If the degree of dissociation is alpha and C is the molar concentration of the acid or base, then the law will be alpha is proportional to 1 by root C. Now, the derivation of the law. Let HA is a weak acid. Look, here any acid HA, it is weak acid, and look, it is a monoprotic acid. That means after dissociation, it will give equal amount of cation and anion like acetic acid. Acetic acid is also a monoprotic acid and its molar concentration is C and degree of dissociation is alpha. Now look, HA is a weak acid. For strong acid, from 1 molar acid, we get 1 molar hydrogen ion. But weak acid, it will not give the same amount of hydrogen ion after dissociation. its degree of dissociation is given alpha. So from 1 molar acid we will get alpha molar hydrogen ion and alpha molar A minus ion. But here the concentration is C. So from C mole HA we will get alpha C mole hydrogen ion and alpha C mole A minus ion. Now the dissociation reaction is this. Now look, at initial HA was C molar and hydrogen ion 0, A minus 0. Now at equilibrium the concentration of HA will be C minus alpha C. Why? Because at initial it was C and alpha C molar HA is dissociated. So now the concentration will be C minus alpha C. And alpha C molar hydrogen ion will be produced. Alpha C molar A minus ion will be produced. Now at equilibrium we can write Ka equal the concentration of product divided by the concentration of reactant. Now after putting all the values we get Ka equal alpha square C divided by 1 minus alpha. This is an equation and this equation will be needed to do the math. Ka, that means acid dissociation constant Ka equal alpha square C divided by 1 minus alpha. Now from this equation we will get some more equation. These are, now for weak acid the value of alpha is very less. Why? Because the dissociation is very less. So alpha is very less. That means 1 minus alpha can be written as 1. So this equation we can write Ka equal alpha square C. From there we can write alpha equal root over K by C. Now if we separate K and C then we can write alpha equal root over Ka into root over 1 by root C. Now you know that Ka is a constant. Then root Ka is also a constant. So we can write alpha is proportional to 1 by root C. What is this? This is Ostwald's dilution law. This is the degree of dissociation is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. This is the law that we have derived from for the weak acid. Now this law also can be for weak base. For weak base, from there we can write from weak base alpha equal root over Kb divided by C, where Kb is the base dissociation constant, and from there we get alpha is proportional to 1 by root C. That means for weak acid and for weak base, for both case alpha, that means degree of dissociation is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. This is the mathematical expression of Ostwald's dilution law. Now another relation, that is relation between acid dissociation constant and concentration of hydrogen ion for weak acid. Let HA is a weak acid and its molar concentration is C. This is its dissociation reaction. From there, if Ka is the acid dissociation constant, we can write Ka equal this equation, concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. Now look, I have told before that it is a monoprotic acid. So it gives equal amount of hydrogen ion and anion. That means instead of A minus anion, we can write here hydrogen ion. So the equation comes Ka equal hydrogen ion squared divided by C. From there we can write hydrogen ion equal root over Ka into C. This is another equation, that is the concentration of hydrogen ion equal root over acid dissociation constant into molar concentration of the acid. Now if you want to derive an equation of base, that means the value of hydroxyl ion, then also same thing you will get hydroxyl ion concentration equal root over Kb into C. From all these equations, now we will solve some problems. First, problem 1. At 30 degrees Celsius temperature, the degree of dissociation of ammonium hydroxide is 3.5% in 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar ammonium hydroxide solution. Calculate the dissociation constant of ammonium hydroxide. At first, look what things are given there. There is given degree of dissociation and concentration. You have to find out the dissociation constant of ammonium hydroxide. So, here given alpha equal 3.5%, we will write this 0.035 and C equal 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. Which equation we need for this to calculate the degree of dissociation, to calculate the dissociation constant Kb? This equation. We know Kb equal alpha square C divided by 1 minus alpha. Now, by putting all this value, you will get Kb equal 1.904 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now, problem 2. At 25 degrees Celsius temperature, 0.028 molar ethanoic acid dissociates 2.5% in aqueous solution. Calculate the concentration of hydronium ion and dissociation constant of acetic acid. Look, there is given the concentration of the acid and also the degree of dissociation. You have to find out the value of Ka and also the hydronium ion. Given alpha equal 2.5%, that is 0.025, and C equal 0.028. Now look, K, you know alpha square C divided by 1 minus alpha, and after putting this value we get Ka equal 1.795 into 10 to the power minus 5. Again we know hydrogen ion. Now look, these two values are given and also you get the value of Ka. So hydrogen ion concentration equal, what did we learn? Root over Ka into C. Here after putting these two values we get hydrogen ion equal 7.09 into 10 to the power minus 4 molar. Another one, problem 3. In 1 molar ethanoic acid solution, the concentration of hydrogen ion is 4.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. Calculate percentage dissociation, dissociation constant and pKa of the acid. Look, here degree of dissociation you have to calculate. There is given the concentration C and the concentration of hydrogen ion. Degree of dissociation, dissociation constant Ka and also pKa you have to calculate. So at first these are given. At first we will calculate the concentration of hydrogen, we will calculate the value of Ka. Here Ka equal concentration of hydrogen ion square divided by C, because we know hydrogen ion concentration equal root over Ka into C. So Ka equal this. From there we get Ka equal 1.80625 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now from Ka value we know the concentration and Ka also. So we can calculate the degree of dissociation by this equation. Ka equal alpha square C divided by 1 minus alpha. By putting all these value, here we will get alpha equal to value 4.2409 into 10 to the power minus 3, or alpha equal minus 4.259 into 10 to the power minus 3. But degree of dissociation, it will be never minus value. So alpha equal this. From there we get alpha equal 0.424%. And pKa you know, pKa equal minus log Ka. So Ka value you know. After putting this value you get pKa equal 4.743. All these math, these are very easy, but you have to put the appropriate equation by which you will calculate. Okay. From there I will give you some homework. There are some homework. This homework also you will do in home and you will submit in your group. There are 3 math. 1, 2, 3. This math, this you will do in your home. So today up to this. Thank you everyone. And goodbye everyone.